We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Hector Velasquez will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So digging in now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
Center fielder, number 25, Dom.
First offering on its way. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. On the run is Verdugo. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And that'll manage to hop over the wall. He'll be at second to start the game on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch on its way. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Man at second here with 2 away, and in to bat next the third baseman Kyle Seager. As a look, now the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mariners lead it 1-0. Yusei Kikuchi, a Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, you know, his last one wasn't very good. He only pitched into the second inning, but he was lucky that his team scored some runs and bailed him out, and he was able to get a no decision. They're looking for a lot more in this one.
Next up for the Red Sox, Kevin Pillar. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Andrew.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Outside,
And it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Pilar aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Sander Bogaerts do his thing. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Thompson Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Carlos.
Here it comes. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Gonzalez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Austin Nova. He swings and grounds it to short, and into left field for a one-out hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 14 driven in. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Gonzalez, and it's gone into the monster seats. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Number 25 for him on the year, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs, 57 runs batted in. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. That's popped up. Lopes is calling for it. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Here he comes again, 1-2. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Here's the first pitch to him.
No.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Fastball just inside. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering, and it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. Henniger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Mariners 1.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Number 22.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Patrick Wisdom is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Striding in for his first at-bat, Tim Lopes. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. The pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 25, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Next for Seattle, Dom Thompson-Williams. He doubled to kick off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. He's set. Here it comes. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up. The zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-1. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First offering on its way. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Left field and deep. Back goes Gonzalez, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Giving chase is Hediger. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D.
One gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out and a runner on third. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
The 1-0 home. Bogaerts, a 27-year-old, has had a great season to this point and may well earn a spot on the AL All-Star roster because of it. He heads into the day second in fan votes at shortstop.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Mariners 1. Leading off the inning, J.P. Crawford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. For the current campaign, Seager has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 0-1 delivery. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Seager carries a batting line a little over the .260 mark. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Hard liner to center field. Oh, he couldn't make the play. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And you can see the M's leaderboard in that category right there, as he currently finds himself 3rd best on the squad. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And this one was tailing on him, but he was able to reach down, pull it in, and with it, the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Michael Chavis is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Rafael Devers the next to bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 on its way. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 23, Austin Nola.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, down.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark, that's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for third in that department. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogaerts. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Tim Lopes.
Coming to the plate now, Tim Lopes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail it here 3-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Back outside.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And now pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
2-1.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Now the pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 2-1 home. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dom Thompson-Williams.
Dom Thompson-Williams.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez, and it's off the green monster. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Grounded up the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Sam Tuivailala will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 26, Sam Tuivailala.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Tuivailala has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And now a pitch on the way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Xander Bogaerts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. This is popped up. Lopes settles under it near second. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the stretch. Hot shot to third. Seager fields it cleanly. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Austin Nola.
23, Austin Nola.
He's set, and the pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 22.
Digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Tim Lopes, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Carl Edwards Jr. will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Digging in, Rafael Devers. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Rafael Devers.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball one, no strike. No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 pitch.
Hey!
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now back, second baseman, Dustin.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Nobody out, runner on first. He's running. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Fouled away. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. That's popped up. Crawford in foul ground. but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Number 99.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Matt McGill comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. In now, Kevin Pillar as he takes. It's a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fouled off. First and second here with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, one there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 5-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-0 on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Now in the box, J.P. Crawford. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1-1, here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo home run for Mitch Haniger. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Heath Hembry enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Heath Hembry.
Into the box, Kyle Seager pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the third out. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Mariners 2. Taylor Gilbo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder J.D. Martinez.
J.D.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
4-1. You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0 home.
All 2. 2-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. And it's quickly 0-2. Gilbo has thrown a little over 50 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. One and two to the Boston shortstop. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. He was a double play victim last time around. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch.
3-0 the count.
Line hard, but foul. The 3-1. Hit in the air to right field.
Haniger in pursuit.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains 5-2. All set to start the ninth in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Carlos Gonzalez. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Sam Haggerty will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Into the box, Austin Nola. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last. At that.
Austin Nola.
He's set and the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Workman has been enjoying a great season, and the fans have noticed he's currently leading all American League closers in All-Star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Popped up. Chavis shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit hard, but foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Line hard, but foul. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hector Velasquez earns his 8th victory of the season. Brandon Workman closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway.